Okay, this is Greg Trauthwein. I'm the editor and associate publisher of Maritime Reporter and Engineering News. We're here at the SMM 2016, and today we're with Iain White of ExxonMobil. Iain, thanks for joining us.
Thanks, Greg. Yeah, I'm Iain White. I'm the Global Marketing Manager for Marine Fuels and Lubricants for ExxonMobil.
Okay. And Iain, if you had to describe your entire area of responsibility, how would you best describe it?
Well, I own the responsibility for the marine lubricants product line around the world, and also I'm involved in marketing all of the marine fuels.
Okay. Well, Iain, obviously, cylinder oil lube selection has been a hot topic for a number of years now. So can you set the stage for us, please, as the situation exists for ship owners today? Describe the situation and describe the challenges that ship owners face in choosing their cylinder oil lube.
The situation is becoming gradually more challenging. We've had the legislation that came in originally as the global cap reduced from 4.5% to 3.5%. We've had the eco-fuel legislation shifting down to 1%, and more recently in 2015 down to 0.1%. But in addition to all that, we've had the Tier 2 NOx rules in for a while, the Tier 3 NOx rules have just come in, and the EEDI rules have come in, all of which have impacted ship design, and all of those have had a knock-on effect on cylinder lubrication, making it a very complex area.
So Iain, obviously ExxonMobil is a household name. It's a global entity. But can you concisely describe your solution to ship owners to address this problem?
Yes, the part of the challenge is having the right cylinder oil available, and we've got a range of oils that meet the needs of both high sulfur fuel requirements and low sulfur fuel requirements. But it's not that simple. The key thing for the guy on the ship, he has to understand the operating conditions in his engine. And it's in the old days, we used to be able to look at the engine model and be able to give guidance on that. Nowadays, it's got more complex because the engines are tuned for different ratings. Many container ships are slow steaming, as you know, and that's impacted the way the engines have been set up. So no two engines are the same, even if they're the same model. So we're supporting the guy on the ship with a program that helps him test his scrape down oil, send the data to us. We can respond with advice and guidance based on the data so that he can optimize, well, first of all, make sure he's using the right cylinder oil, and then optimize the feed rates to make sure he's protecting the engine and not wasting money.
Okay. And again, just to expand on that a little bit, in our earlier discussion, you said, look, we're not in the business of providing test kits. We're in the business of providing intelligence. Can you just kind of explain? You did, but if you could expand on that just a bit.
Yeah. So you'll see around the show there are manufacturers of test kits, and they will sell the kit to the guy on board the ship. We do have our kits manufactured for us, but we don't like to be seen to be supplying just the kits alone. What it is, it's about supplying information and guidance. Okay. So we want the data back from the ship. We train the guy on the ship to send us the data back, and then we can interpret the data for him and give him advice and guidance based on the significant database that we've now got of sample data based on a number of years of history.
Okay, and I believe you just introduced here at the show, or you participated in a recent study on the matter. Can you give us the executive overview?
Yeah, what we did, we worked with another publication and pulled together an insight piece that really draws all of these points that we've been talking about together in a report to help give the ship owner or the guy on board the ship the context for the challenges and the advice and guidance on how to deal with this, how best to deal with these challenges.
Okay. Well, again, Iain, I appreciate your time. I thank you for joining us.
Okay, thank you very much, Greg.